All right. Well, welcome to the show. How you
Thank you.
doing?
I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you.
Uh, First thing first. What's your name?
I'm Celestial. I go by Celestial as a model,
Okay.
and that is not my birth name, but that is what I go by.
What made you pick that name as a model?
It means heavenly and of the heavens, and my personality couldn't fit any better.
Wow, that's pretty. Now, is that something that came out of like a book or something like that, or you just like thought of it one day, or you?
It was when I decided to become a model. I
Mhm.
was told, okay, well now you need to choose a model name. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's like, well, I guess going by my birth name wouldn't exactly be fitting, right?
Uh huh.
So,
Wow.
so I've been writing since I was 14. So it was just like between the way that I write
Hmm.
and my personality, it just kind of fit.
Okay. So shifting gears, how's the single life treating you?
um, it is what it is. I mean, being single is it's like a roll of the dice.
Why you say that?
You either win or you lose, you know. And in the dating game, it's you don't really meet people. You know,
Hmm.
everybody's all about social media,
Hmm.
and when they meet on social media, they want to kind of force themselves on you. You know,
Hmm.
if you choose not to give them, you know, I'm one of those people. I have a process.
Okay.
So
Explain your process.
if you meet me on social media, then it's all about Messenger. It's all about Facebook. We hold conversation via Facebook.
Okay.
I'm not going to just give you my phone number, you know,
Okay.
just because you're interested. I have to be interested too.
Gotcha.
It's got to be a mutual thing.
Okay.
And it's like if I'm not interested in a
Hmm.
guy right off, he immediately wants to delete and block me. Like I was the one that reached out to him first. So
Wow. Wow.
I
So.
run into that a lot. So it's just, you know, after the process of
Hmm.
text, because I got to see text first. Because if
Uh
you
huh.
can hold a conversation via text message, then you got a chance to hold my attention. If you can hold my attention that way,
Uh huh.
then there's a chance that you can hold my attention via conversation. If you can't hold my attention via conversation, then
Hmm.
it's just one of those things where I'm really not gonna want to talk to you. I'm a substance type person. You
Okay.
have to have more than just a wallet or materialistic things. I'm just not that girl.
Okay. So do you prefer to meet guys face to face?
I would, but I don't really leave. I don't really leave my house unless I have to. It's just
You seem like an energy type. That's why the reason why I say that.
yeah, I am. Energy, chemistry. You know, if it's picked up in person, then
Hmm.
that's a different story.
It has to be
But
organic,
yeah,
right? Either way,
yeah.
right? Okay. What did you learn about yourself in your past relationship?
Mm. Um. Well, I've been learning myself all my life. I've
I'm sure a relationship has shaped you in one way or another, right?
well, yes and no. I've my personality has remained the same
Hmm.
from childhood to adulthood. Uh, I've always been kind of reserved,
Hmm.
a little shy every once in a while, but put me in the right crowd or right room, and my energy just kind of explodes.
Hmm.
But um, throughout my relationships, I say what really shaped me was learning that I have a tendency to um, internalize a lot of
Hmm.
things and not speak my mind. So I was real submissive
Hmm.
and quiet, and I never, you know, I would let people walk over me.
Hmm.
But over time, I've kind of grown out of that.
Hmm.
So now I'm one of those people who probably, most people would probably say I'm a little bit too blunt.
Okay.
So when I kind of hurt people's feelings sometimes, not intentionally, but honesty is one of those things. Not
You just
everybody
stepping
can,
on folks.
yeah, not everybody can take honesty. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, when people say, "Well, I'd like to get to know you," and I say, "Well, okay," and I give them my process, and I'm really honest and really blunt about it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, "Oh, well, I don't like how you just said that." Oh, okay. Well, I can't apologize for that.
That makes sense. You can't apologize for being yourself.
No, I can't. And no one should. No one should ever apologize for who they are,
Mm-hmm.
unless you just really don't know who you are and you're being
Mm-hmm.
not genuine about yourself. I had a guy recently. He had deleted and blocked me
Mm-hmm.
like 3 years ago, and it was funny because I was on live,
Mm-hmm.
and while I was live, he professed his love for me in my comments, and
Oh
I was just
wow.
like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure what to say about that." And I'm live, so I've got viewers, and I'm like, "What do you guys think about that?" How so
Wow.
so he inboxed me and was like, "Oh, you're so wrong. You fronted on me on live and this, that, and the other." And I was like, "But I
Wow.
didn't. You put yourself out there. I was on live." So 3 years
Mm-hmm.
go past. Fast forward, he sends me another friend request,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I miss you. I really want to get to know you." Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, well, we really didn't know each other in the first place. He's in a whole nother state. I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just one of those things. I don't know what he was expecting. So
Mm-hmm.
he had inboxed me and was like, "Hey, are you still
Mm-hmm.
interested?" And my reply was, "Well, the fact that you asked me if I was still interested
Mm-hmm.
is kind of an assumption that I was interested in the first place."
You said
And
that?
I did. I mean, but I wasn't being mean. It was
That's
just,
pretty harsh.
it was the truth. But
But that was harsh.
uh, it was
Yeah.
harsh, but it was the truth. I don't
Yeah.
sugarcoat. I mean, if you want things
What's your sign?
sugar coated, I am a Cancer. If you want
That's why.
things sugar coated, then I'm not the one to do it. As I stated before, I learned throughout
Mm-hmm.
my life
Mm-hmm.
not to internalize things.
Mm-hmm.
That put me in a place where I was extremely depressed.
Mm-hmm.
I wound up having insomnia.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of issues internally
Gotcha.
by internalizing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I no longer internalize.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get it off my chest, I feel better. So I'm not this bitter person who is angry at the world.
Okay.
So it might have been harsh, but it was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't handle the truth, then don't ask the question.
Okay. So since we've been eyes at up front, so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna shift gears a little bit.
Okay.
So when it comes to being so conservative, are you conservative when it comes to sex?
It depends on who I'm with. If it's a guy that I'm seeing,
Mm-hmm.
um, he gets the everything. He gets whatever it is he wants. If
What's
it's
more important, size or stamina?
mm, I can't say size don't matter.
So
but
is stamina more important in that case?
but stamina is definitely more important, because I didn't hit my peak early like most women.
Uh-huh.
Most women were probably, doing their thing in high school, college,
Okay.
20s. I didn't hit my peak. I wasn't really sexual until my late 30s, mid 30s.
Wow.
So my sex drive is pretty high. So
Right now?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, but I've got, in order to be able to accommodate this high sex drive, gotta have a partner, at least a constant partner, and that's not. I'm not there right now. So,
Head or sex?
um, I prefer sex. I don't mind oral, but I mean, I like sex better. So
Um,
I would take sex over oral.
do you believe in sexting, sending nudes?
Sexting. Um, if it's a guy that I'm seeing, yes. If it's a guy that I'm not dating or intimate with, no.
Okay, okay. Now, let's say, for instance, you're on Pornhub, right? What did you type in a search bar?
Pornhub.
Yes.
Well, I don't watch porn,
Okay.
but if I were, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know what you type in the search bar?
No, I don't know what I would type in the search bar.
Okay.
I would
How do you feel
probably
about
just
how do you feel about sex toys?
sex toys. Mm, they're okay. I mean, it's not exactly my thing. I'd probably use one once every few months or so.
Once every few months.
Yeah, it's not. It's
And
not my thing.
your sex drive is high.
I would much rather use one with a guy than without a guy.
Mm. Interesting.
I'm
Interesting.
different.
What's more dangerous, a guy that knows your mind or a guy that knows your body? What's more dangerous?
A guy that knows my mind is more dangerous.
Okay. And why you say that?
Because knowing my mind, you would actually have to know more about my body, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm not just a physical person. I'm not just a visual person.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the substance. It's all about the inside. So if you know my mind, then you are more than likely more apt to manipulate
Mm-hmm.
situations for yourself via knowing who I am.
Wow. Wow. How you feel about poly?
That's been a conversation that's come up a lot lately. I'm not against it.
Okay.
I can't say that I'm for it just yet. It's something that I would have to experience to say, oh, well, this isn't for me. You know, it's kind of like a plate of food. You can't look at the plate of food and say, oh, I don't like that,
Mm-hmm.
without trying it. So, in order for me to say, oh, yeah, poly's my thing, I'd have to actually have a poly type of relationship.
How you feel about threesomes?
If it's the guy that I am in love with, then he can have it when he wants it.
Interesting. So shifting gears a little bit. Who's on your top 5 playlist right now? What are you playing currently?
Let's see. India Ari, Sabrina Claudio,
Okay.
Chrisette Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Caesar,
Uh-huh.
and what is the other one? I can't pronounce her name. It starts with a J.
Jay Igo?
Yeah, that one.
Gotcha. Which one of those artists' music best describes your personality or life?
Sabrina Claudio.
Wow. Interesting. If you had to play a role in a movie, and shifting gears, if it was a role in a movie like Set It Off, which one of those 4 ladies you would have played?
Well, first I have to recall the movie.
You don't remember Set It Off?
No.
It wasn't a long time ago.
It
was a long time ago.
Well, I know I'm not Queen Latifah. She's...
Gotcha. I know the Shy Girl was the one that had, like, she was mopping, and Vivica was in there.
Yeah,
and then
Vivica was
Jada
in there. Jada was in there. I think I might have been the Shy Girl with the kid.
Okay, I'm with that. Where's the wildest place you had sex?
Let's see. Wildest place I had sex.
Mm-hmm.
In a Corvette down the highway. in the driver's seat.
Why y'all was driving? Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. She's very interested, to say the least. What's your ideal of a perfect date?
Well, I can't really say I've really been on one, but if I could map out the perfect date, it would probably be greeted at my door with flowers.
Okay.
Maybe a walk in the park,
Okay.
picnic, surprise picnic,
Uh huh.
and maybe dancing afterwards. And chatting until the sun comes up.
Oh, it's so romantic. Oh.
I'm a hopeless romantic, but I mean,
Where can the people find you?
you can find me on Facebook at Celestial Island. That's
Spell that.
CELESTIAL Island, EILAND, or on Instagram at Celestial Dreams number 2. That's CELESTIALDREAMS 2.
And what would they learn about you on Instagram?
Learning about me on Instagram, you might find my poetry. I write poetry. You might find my modeling pictures. I model part-time. Randomly, you might find a personal picture like me or my kids. I don't post a lot of my kids because I don't believe in putting my kids out there unless they really want to be.
Okay.
And I'm very inspirational. You might find that I'm an inspirational person. I love people. I try to be very positive. So.
All right. Well, there you have it. It's Dated Before Famous. It's your boy, and we are out.